This was just a professional game. Professional 3 points, professional win. Professional, let's just go to work and just leave there clean. Let's just go to work and just do what we're meant to do and leave there clean. And that's just what we did, bro. Starting from the back, David Raya again, always just preventing danger. This is why he's the best keeper. David Raya does everything he's supposed to do to make sure he doesn't have to do anything. Do you understand what I'm saying? As in, when he needs to claim the balls so it doesn't lead to potential chances, he claims the balls. And then Timber is solid as always. Saliba Gabriel barely had nothing to do, and Calafiori did what it was meant to do. Calafiori's defensiveness is getting so much better. The team is getting so much better. And Zubimendi, hey, Zubimendi, baby, you're off fraud watch. Zubimendi, you're a ball winning machine, and I'm here for it. This is who you are, bro. Talking about you have 90% aerial duels won, and you've got the same amount of duels won as Van Dijk, and you're short. And Van Dijk's supposed to be like 6'5". That is crazy. That takes a high level of intelligence. And I guess it's a case where giving you time to adjust, and you've come good. So this is why I'm going to be patient with Gyökeres, especially because Havertz took time as a striker to adjust to this system. The only striker, yeah, that has looked good in this system immediately is Gabriel Jesus. I don't know if it's with the system or whatever it is, but I trust you to fix it up. Gabriel Jesus will be back soon. And then we'll be able to have even more dynamism, bro. I still believe our best front three, our best front three could potentially be Gabriel Jesus, Gyökeres, and Saka. But Gyökeres, you've got an asterisk on it because you're only there for a Jared Muller trophy, right? Because of who you are and what you've done in the game. All right, what you've done in the last 2-3 seasons. But anyway, onto the midfield. Why is Odegaard getting injured again? But as usual, it's so lovely that Odegaard can get injured and we're not worried because what are we bringing on? Zubimendi. Odegaard is getting injured and we're bringing on Zubimendi, bro. And then seeing Waneri and Lewis Skelly getting the minutes they're getting. This is what teenagers are meant to be getting. These are the kinds of minutes that teenagers are meant to be getting. Off the bench, last 20 minutes, last 10 minutes. Teenagers are not meant to be the people you build your team on, bro. And Declan Rice, bro. Declan Rice is just so good. Declan Rice is really our best footballer, bro. He's actually freaking crazy. Declan Rice, obviously, Declan Rice is one of our best. He's actually so good. Declan Rice is so good that now that Rodri has opened the door to DMs receiving Ballon d'Or, bro, Declan Rice really can get a Ballon d'Or if he just keeps on being good. And we just have to win our trophies and listen, the conversations will start. The conversations will start. Because the reason why I'm saying Declan Rice and not Saka is because for some reason people just keep kicking Saka. And if Saka is not going to stay fit, you can't win a Ballon d'Or if you're not fit. All right? If Saka continues to get injured, then there'll be a problem. But Declan Rice is always fit. And it's a case where if England do what they're meant to do, if England for some reason win the World Cup, yeah, and Arsenal win something like a Prem or a Champions League, yo, Declan Rice is about to be in for a Ballon d'Or shout because you already know he's gonna score some important goals. He's got that gene in him. He's got that gene. Yeah, Marino has it. Declan Rice has it. All these players that have that gene in them to score important goals, to score goals that change the course of the rest of the season, important goals that change the course of the rest of the history of the club, bro. Declan Rice has got it. And I think he's the one that has it the most. All his goals are always important. Even his goal today broke the deadlock because for some reason, we just weren't able to open them up. They just kept on blocking everything. And Naviola, with his Rapunzel settings, his long ass hair, he was just blocking everything. He was just blocking everything. And it's a case where Declan Rice finally opened up the shop. And then they still were resolute. They were still so solid defensively. And then the penalty came, of which, I guess it was a penalty, right? Because the tackle started outside the box and finished inside the box. So I guess that is a penalty. Because the ref was just doing some stupidness today. But hey, the ref, bro, why weren't you giving us fouls, bro? Oh, God, I hate to have to talk about the ref. This is why I love watching Champions League. We watch the Champions League every week and we don't even remember who the ref was. Why? Because they don't do nonsense. But we always have to talk about the refs in the Prem because they're always doing things we don't like. And it's a case where, is it us? Are we the problem? Are we the problem? But anyway, it was a solid game. And then further up the pitch, Odegaard got injured, so nothing much to say about him. Eze, you had a lot of shots that were blocked. You were in the sexy positions. You were playing some magical stuff. You are an efficient bowler, and I like it. I like it, and I like the fact that all the creativity is not on your back. Everything is not on your back because, as I've said, we have a whole team where we have a team full of people that are used to carrying squads on their back. For what it's worth, Odegaard carries Norway. He's their captain and he's their main creator. Gyökeres carried Sporting. Eze carried Crystal Palace. Declan Rice carried West Ham. Yeah, and I believe Calafiori carried Bologna. Hey, don't quote me. Don't quote me. I'm fan Timber is just so good. But side note, and then Saka being carrying the Arsenal, and Loki carries England along with some other dudes. But you get what I'm saying. So it was just a good game. It was a standard win. We just won. We just did our professional job. And then boom, now we just get to enjoy the rest of the weekend and hope that Chelsea can do something to Liverpool, man. Like we just have to sit back and hope. And even if they don't, even if Liverpool for some reason bounce back and win against Chelsea, it is what it is. We just need to focus on ourselves. As long as we're not spreading hate. Because I don't want to be a person that projects hate and negativity into anyone and any team and any institution, right? Because I only want to spread good vibes because it's all going to come back to me, right? So fair enough. This Liverpool Chelsea game, I'm just going to watch it. I'm just going to enjoy watching football. Obviously, I want Liverpool. If I had a choice, I don't want Liverpool to walk out there with 3 points in it. Whether that means so, that's just what we're going to say about that. And Mikel Arteta, man, hey, see, I love the way you're using the squad. I love the way Arteta keeps using the squad in a way where, bro, you manage everyone's minutes. You start people when they need to start and you manage people. But the only issue I have, though, in the Champions League, I've seen that Rice and Zubimendi are close. I don't know how true this is. I need to check it. But I saw on Deluded Gunnar, Deluded Gunnar talking about how Declan Rice and Zubimendi are one yellow card away from a match ban. So they need to get a yellow card in their next game. Hey, if that's something they can do, see, I trust Arteta. These people know more than me because for what it's worth, yeah, I had an issue understanding why Eze can't be on the right while Odegaard is on the left. Is there a reason why not? Correct me if I'm wrong, bro, but that their angle biases gets resolved. Of which, watching Waneri today, Waneri does not have the kind of angle biases on that right side that Odegaard has. Waneri, even with his left, he's able to play the ball forward, regardless. And then the way Waneri plays as well. Let me even talk about Waneri here for a bit. He was just on for 20 minutes, and I really loved watching him. Everything about Waneri was just aggressive, moving forward and laying shit off, man. Waneri is actually so good, and I just pray we're gonna get to see him more and more and keep him and grow him, bro. We don't need Waneri to have any kinds of responsibilities to be the top dog at a top team. He's 18. No, he's even 18, he's 17 or some shit. Same with Lewis Skelly. So I love the way the team is evolving. I love the way Arteta is building the team. I can't wait to see when Madueke, Jesus, Havertz are back. And then obviously to get a feel for what Hinkapie is. So great game, great win, professional stuff. We move on to the next one. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, man, thank you for watching.